All right, what's going on, folks? It's me, your boy AMA, of course, with my co-host Rick Saff.
Are we recording?
Yes, we're recording.
Gotcha.
As you can see, this dude is already off. Already.
I'm surfing the internet,
Yeah, this is what we deal with. This
turning tricks.
guy's never on point here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking down at my phone. I meant to have this up earlier. Sorry. This is how I be able to keep in contact with you guys on your comments. I guess our prelim talks for today would be go to show you how comfortable I am with y'all. I'm like,
You're the host.
I
Come
know,
on,
right?
damn it.
Shut up! I'm trying here. Give me a minute. Sure. Gotta make sure this stuff is intact. It's a whole lot of technological stuff that's going on right now. But anyway, today's talks, prelim talks for me would be it is holiday time. That's what our topic today is going to be. It's going to be Thanksgiving. We're going to talk a little bit about, Thanksgiving when we were growing up, Thanksgiving today, Thanksgiving, hopefully going forward, what we think, how we're being commercialized, and just different things. I think you guys will enjoy it. We might venture off, of course, as usual, but what else is new? For those who do not know, the cop who shot Philando Castillo, I hope I said his name right. He has been charged with second-degree murder, so we're going to continue to watch and monitor that.
Can't get off.
We're going to continue.
He'll get off.
We'll continue to watch that as time goes on. So we also, I know he doesn't want to hear it, but Trump has started selecting cabinet members and people that he even wants to be on his staff. I've even heard it as far as Linda McMahon.
Really?
Yes, Linda McMahon, Vince McMahon's wife, WWE, is possibly going to get a staff position. I don't know. I forgot where they said it was, but she's possible.
Now that is hilarious.
Mitt Romney is supposed to meet with him. Ben Carson actually turned down a position. So, also in lighter news,
Woo.
they actually have
light. Linda McMahon. What is he? What?
No.
I'm just curious. What position is?
I don't know. I can't remember. That's the whole thing. I cannot remember what position it was. It wasn't like a high staff position or nothing. I don't think. But I think it was.
McMahon, Secretary of State. We are doomed.
Yeah. So.
Vince McMahon would be technically really the Secretary of State there.
Yeah, but. Yeah, he got me on guard with that. Because he is, they are talking about him selling WWE, so that might be why. But no,
they need to sell it. They really do.
They need to give it to Triple H, man. I'm not gonna lie, he runs it a lot better than Vince do. Yeah. So Hunter, I don't think that you were the
sell it to Shane.
That would work too. I think that
Shane's cool.
Either way, 50-50. Make it go 50-50 between Hunter and Shane. Now, by all means, Hunter, no offense.
How you gonna give it to the son-in-law, not the son?
Because, Shane didn't really want to be, necessarily in it. I don't think Shane really want to run it like that. But, like I said, give it 50-50. Hunter, I don't think that you were the greatest wrestler, by all means, by any means. But, hey, dude, you can show run a company. So, bro, you found your calling. It was not wrestling. It's running wrestling. So, you kill her at that. But,
well, Vince can't wrestle either.
Vince can't wrestle, but Vince also he can't run it now. Vince is always so out of touch. He used to, back in like the 80s and like 90s. Yeah, 93. Yeah, like till 93. And then he came out with Raw and all the Moon characters and stuff like that.
98 and stuff. He was still running it.
Yeah, but let's be honest.
Don't you dare say Vince Russo. Vince Russo, he still had to run through Vince.
Yeah, he still had to run through Vince. But, dude, I've watched Monday Night Wars and Vince vetoed some of probably the dumber stuff, so I give Vince credit for that. But Vince Russo let the Attitude Era go. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, all of them guys. Yes, we're talking about wrestling, as I told you.
Swift off for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, so follow us until we get to Thanksgiving, because it's coming up.
All the way also to the Lakers are above 500 right now. I just like to point that
He's
out.
so happy.
I just like to point that out. My Steelers could be doing a lot better. Fuck you, Dixon, for that face mask last week and helping us lose.
I thought you said you weren't gonna cuss so much.
I'm sorry, man, but when it comes to the Steelers and the Lakers, when you do something dumb like that, I hope Mike Tomlin had him running in practice until he vomited. He deserves it.
And that's been prelim talks for today.
If we don't make the playoffs, it's his fault. I'm throwing it all on him.
You're right. And Big Ben being hurt, it has nothing to do with it.
It had nothing to do with it.
But okay, we're going to go into our actual conversation, which is Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is next Thursday. Well, this Thursday, actually, because last Thursday passed. So, Thanksgiving is Thursday. It's the time for family. It's the time for friends. It's the time for everyone to come together. It's almost like Christmas. It's time for us to all just come together and just show love and care and pure enjoyment for one another. But as you can see, as time has gone on, Thanksgiving really isn't publicized and like really, I don't know, it really don't get the same feeling that it used to have. You remember when Thanksgiving used to run around, everybody was happy, it was, oh, we're going to get to eat, we're going to get to be with family, we're going to get to do with this. And now it's just kind of like Thanksgiving is the time where you like hurry up and cook, you like microwave a pizza, and you get ready to go shopping.
Who does that?
Believe it or not, dude, a lot of people. Because, you know, shopping, dude.
I was going to make a really disrespectful remark, but yeah. I never heard of nobody doing that.
I'm serious, bro. Hey, it's all about shopping now. It is literally all about shopping, where people are out, you know, just trying to shop, trying to get everything, whether it be for Christmas, whether it just be just to get it. Thanksgiving has gone from being about families coming together to basically shopping, materialistic things, trying to make sure that you get your Christmas list done and making sure that, you know, you get your kids that Barbie doll that they wanted, or that baseball glove or DVD player or TV that you don't need. I do not understand that. Now that one gets me every time.
What?
TVs. Why are we lining up for like 17? Why are we lining up for TVs every year?
Because they got the newer version.
There's no.
I don't understand why you would go for a off-brand TV like Elements or anything like that. Like, that's dumb.
But dude, I'm saying, dude,
if I can find me a Samsung 60-inch for a decent price and it's like an HD or a 3D.
What are you doing? Why are we putting all these TVs?
But I'm saying, like,
where are we putting all these TVs? Where are people putting all these TVs?
In their house.
No, I'm talking. What about the other TVs y'all got? Like, do you ever realize like folk got like 72 freaking TVs? Like, if you buy a TV every year.
If you buy a new TV every year, I assume that you're giving another one that you already have.
I don't know why we assume that.
We're selling it.
We live in a land that elected Trump. Seriously.
If I can get a discount on like a 60 or 65-inch Samsung TV, or one of those new curved TVs that they came out with, for a reasonable price,
What are we doing? I just want to know.
Now, I don't understand why people go to these stores and it's listed in the ad that they only have 4 TVs. So if you go to a store and there's already a line of like 10 people waiting on that one TV, why? Why would you even get in line?
I'm just not getting.
Maybe if you're like, maybe if there's 4 TVs and then there's 4 people in line, maybe you can run the chance of somebody's card not going through. I can understand that, but when it's only 4 TVs and 10 people in line, why are you getting in line? You're not getting the TV.
I'm not understanding why in the world anybody's buying a freaking TV every freaking year for no daggone reason. Why?
I mean, if it's a bigger and better TV than what you got in your house, I can understand.
I mean, that's fine, but I'm saying, every year you get a TV.
Every year people get a new car.
No.
Certain people.
I would like to meet them because I need to get their job because you get a car every year.
Some people lease a car every year. Smart thing to do.
I wouldn't know. I've had the same car for 10 years.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I've had different trucks, so I guess I can't really say. I've had the same car for 10 years. So.
I've had the same for 5.
I've had my first car.
And I'm getting a new one pretty soon. So.
First car, 10 years, still running, still kicking. New truck. It's not kind of my fault. I gave my black truck to my parents. I'm kind of like real thankful for that one.
Why? Because you gave them something after all the years that they gave you stuff?
Yeah, it feels good to give back. That's what it all is about. You feel good
you didn't
to
sell
give
it
back.
to them. You gave it
to them. That's what Thanksgiving is all about. It's about giving back. And what the problem is, we do not have enough giving back. We don't have enough people giving back anymore. And I don't want to say that people don't do it. If the shoe don't fit you, then by all means, don't try to put it on and get offended by what I'm saying. Because if you give back, you volunteer, and you do all of that stuff, yo, congratulations, because, like, we need more of that. We need more people doing that, you know. But if, you know, you just always about self, which is, like, what I feel like this time is really starting to turn into. It's like us really starting to get into a situation where we're more about self. Like, where we are more about trying to get what we can for ourselves at this time, or we trying to get what our kids want, or we're trying to make sure that we spoil ourselves or our kids or certain people because we feel like they just really deserve it, even when sometimes, majority of times, they don't. So that's why I feel like we've become too freaking commercial around Thanksgiving. Like, Thanksgiving is not anywhere close to the same feel and vibe that it used to be. Like, when you were a kid, like when I was a kid, elementary school, like, dude, you had like 30 different Thanksgiving movies. They all ran on Cartoon Network, but it was Thanksgiving movies, you know?
What did you watch in school or just watch?
Nah, like they used to broadcast them on like Cartoon Network. Like you had like, what is it?
There's not that many cartoons though anymore.
Yeah, but I mean they are. They just all dumb. But like, we don't even hype up Thanksgiving like we used to. Like, Thanksgiving used to be like, you had Thanksgiving decorations. You had like commercials running. Oh, you want to be with your families and Thanksgiving turkeys and stuff like that. Now it's like, you know, Black Friday prices start at early Thanksgiving 12:01. You know, or hey, like now, like you remember businesses used to close on Thanksgiving. Like now, it's mandatory for them to stay open. Like mandatory. I actually like last year had to work on Thanksgiving, and no orders went out. I worked at Finish Line, so no orders went out. Nobody, like, you couldn't send nothing out, but we had to come in on Thanksgiving. No clue what the point of it all was, but we had to come in on Thanksgiving. And it's like, this makes no sense to me. Have we become this, you know, self-centered, or just, like, I don't know what to call it. Because we're not focusing on what I feel like we should be. Like, Thanksgiving should be like that time, like I said earlier, just that time to where we sit down, we focus on family. Where you iron out any of the problems that you had with family, you know, with anything like that. This is that time. Like, that's what we're supposed to do, and it's like, that's just not what's happening.
I'm like, where the food at? That's basically what I'm like. I'm that family member that shows up late because I know the food isn't done until a certain time. So I'm going to show up just 10 minutes before the food starts just so I don't look too bad.
So you don't feel like we've become too commercial and nothing, like you feel like it's all good?
Not really. I seriously didn't know people microwave food on Thanksgiving. Who the hell does that? I would like to meet someone that does that.
I'm trying to tell
if you out there do that, please explain to me, like
because
how does your family feel about that?
Dude, people even go?
Families
but
I'm
saying, do people even go anywhere for Thanksgiving anymore? Not as much.
Like out of town, or
no? I'm talking about just people coming together. Like, 'cause dude, that doesn't happen as much now. Like, everybody's everywhere. You got 55,000 places you gotta go, and then you gotta cut off time.
If you married, yeah, because you gotta split time.
I understand that, but I'm talking about like people got cut off times. Like, I gotta be done by 5 because we gotta go shopping. Like, you couldn't, like, we put family on schedules. And I know, Lord have mercy, Jesus, if my mom watches this, she's going to be sitting there like...
He's talking about me.
No. She's going to be like, oh, really? We put family on schedules, so that's why you don't come out and visit? Like, I know, Mom. I'm setting her up.
Do you put your family on schedule? Tell the truth. Now that you already said it.
Do I put my family on the schedule? No, I do not put my family on the schedule because I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I stay home a lot. when I got my own place, this is.
I don't blame you.
This is. I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
You can throw Thanksgiving at your house. It's big enough.
No. I'm going over my mother's house, so that's where I would be.
At your house.
No, I'm working on Thanksgiving. So yeah, but
that sucks.
Yeah, overtime. But you know,
time and a half is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so that's why I said, you know, I know, right? I'm contradicting. Everybody's looking like, didn't you just complain about working on Thanksgiving? Yes.
Okay. He's a single man,
right?
No children. Hey, he has no life. So working. So working is pretty much like.
No, actually, my mom was like, no, go to work because I'm not gonna be done cooking anyway until about 5 or 5:30. So she was like, just go to work. It makes sense. Like, hey, they're going
the night before.
Nah, like she does, but she doesn't cook like everything. Like my mom, I love my mom. Shout out to all the moms that's cooking. All the moms, grandmamas, big mamas. You know, stepmom, everybody.
Baby mamas.
Yeah, baby mamas, and mamas. Miss Jackson, we're sorry that you got to cook. But every woman, everybody who's cooking, because I don't want to say just women. So everybody who's cooking, shout out to the people who are going to enjoy it. Because we know it sucks to cook for like 5 to 20 people coming. And you know good and well that you're going to have that one person that's going to bring like that nasty dish. And you got to figure out how to hide it among y'all, your good stuff. You know, y'all spending hours slaving over the stove for some ungrateful kids who don't give a crap, that only visit you on Thanksgiving. So, shout out to y'all. Y'all are the true unsung heroes. So, but, yeah. My mom is going to be like, yeah.
I know what you really meant.
Yeah. My mom gets on me because I don't come. Like, I live there for, shoot, dang near.
And you probably don't even live that far away from your parents.
No, not at all.
Shame on you. Shame on you. You gotta be ashamed of yourself.
I ain't ashamed of myself. My parents know I'm a homebody, so they don't. They knew once I moved out, it was what it was gonna be. I love them though. I see them every week. So, church, hallelujah. But like I said, it's when Thanksgiving come around. Like, what do you think? Like, what do you feel about Thanksgiving?
It's a day off, and I get to eat. That's what I think. It's a day off. I get to eat, sleep, and football. And all honesty, that's really what I think about. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, holidays don't really move me like they used to. When I was a kid, now I used to be real excited about Thanksgiving, not even because of the food, just to be around people. What are you doing?
Because I'm reading comments, dude.
Oh, I didn't even know we had.
Yeah, we got 2.
Oh man,
we got one. Actually, from a buddy of ours, Tony. She says, yeah, her mom ordered Bob Evans Thanksgiving dinner instead of cooking.
Is that an every year thing?
Tony, is that an every year thing? Because I know you watching now, so you know we're gonna put you on here. So I'm gonna mess with you too. So like Reese want to know if that's an every year thing. I don't know. So she said, thankfully they got family coming, so she's cooking. And as far as the schedule, we used to have schedules like we used to have schedules certain time, and we would go to my mom's, but no one gets together anymore like we used to. It's definitely been lonely the past few years. It would be nice to have friends and Thanksgiving pitch in. I know, Tony. Yeah. I told you, man. I think I'm gonna be honest. When you get older, I think a lot of the holidays just go like you said.
Yeah,
like
Christmas really does matter.
Yeah, Christmas doesn't mean crap anymore. Like, dude, once you hit a certain age,
other than the fact that it's Jesus' birthday.
Yeah, but let's be honest, man.
But
I don't even think
that. I could care less about Christmas.
Dude, people don't even give a crap that it's Jesus' birthday. Like, well, it's that we're celebrating Jesus. Like, people don't even like. Though everybody like Jesus' birthday really isn't Christmas. Yeah, we know. Like, we just kind of.
They didn't have calendars back then.
But I'm saying it's just like how it kind of happened. I don't know. Like, my dad explained it once, but I really don't like remember how Jesus came with Christmas, but it's just really like nothing means the same once you get older. I kind of feel like once we do get older, like once you hit a certain age, nothing means nothing. Like that's why I said like everything I remember about Thanksgiving was like as a kid, like we used to be like super freaking excited. You got 2 days out of school. You got to eat as much as you wanted to. Like, could nobody talk about you eating on that day? You got to like watch cool movies. You got to talk. You got to hang out with your cousins and stuff. You got to talk about whose macaroni was better. Only one person could cook the yams. Like everybody knew this, and I don't know what it's like for white people, but black people, you already know what you are good at cooking, and that is it. Like you do not bring nothing else to Thanksgiving that nobody asked you to. If you are only good at cooking yams, that is the only thing you bring to the daggone family kitchen. Like that is nothing else. Like you don't bring the macaroni, you don't bring green beans, you don't bring nothing. You just bring the yams because that's all you good at. If you were good at cooking 2 or 3 things, you were pissed because you had to cook 2 or 3 different things. But that was just what it was. But it was always fun to be with your family and kick it. Now it's like, dang, I gotta go see my family. Like, I don't really feel like cooking so I'm gonna go over here. Like it's like just kind of what it is. And then I guess it's probably different if you have kids because you want your kids, so you'll do it for like the kids or something, like to where you'll bring them around. But like you, like me, no kids, it's just kind of like, I'll go kick it with the family just to sit around and talk for a second. This is gonna be my first Thanksgiving actually going back to my mom's house. Like it's kind of weird for me.
Where do you go normally?
I mean, I go there, but I'm saying it's like it just feels different. Like now you got your own crib. Like you gotta leave to go. It just feels different. It feels weird.
I don't know. The older I got, the more I just want to eat and just like leave me alone and let me watch football. Like that's me pretty much.
You suck.
Huh?
You suck.
Man.
Like listen. there's no nothing like.
The older you get, it's just you said it yourself.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but that's just like there's no like. I at least try to get somewhat excited because I'm like it's the holiday, so you try to buck yourself up.
I mean, I'm excited about football. I'm excited about eating and everything like that. But like, I mean,
you ain't excited about being around family, just talking and enjoying each other's company.
I mean, yeah, I am, but it's not something like
that sounds like a complete lie.
I'm not gung ho about it. Like, oh my god,
dude, that sounds like a complete lie. Like, I'm like, you excited about family? I mean, yo, to Mama Savage, that was your son.
Mama
like,
Johnson, her husband will have a heart attack if he heard you say that.
My fault.
He would die if he heard you saying that. Mama Johnson.
Well, Mama Johnson, your son again. So that's what I'm saying. Like this is.
She's the same way. Let me tell you what my mom used to do on holidays. Let me tell you, we would have holidays at our house, and they'd all come probably around about 11 o'clock noon. By 6 o'clock, she's telling everybody, okay, it's time to go. It's time to get out, get your shit. It's just saying just like that, and get out. Like she'll even she'll even go in the closet. Is this your coat? Here you go. This your coat right here? Here you go. That's her. You see where I get that from.
Yeah, but
you see exactly where I get that from.
I don't know. I can't blame her for that one, dude.
My mom,
just a jackass. I really don't know.
My mom does not like people in her house, like, for too long.
My mom is different.
Like, once that 8 o'clock hour hit, like, 8 o'clock is the latest. Once that 8 o'clock hour hit, the line is you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here.
My mom is different. My mom was truly my grandmother's daughter. Like my mom is one of those folks who, when people come over, it's like she just loves to have that company. Like, cause her, like, it's just like family. Mm-hmm. So for us, it's like cause I mean, when I was living there, I just go upstairs. I just get away from everybody. But then after a while, she just like, oh, y'all leaving? Oh, okay, all right. Don't ask me where I don't know where I got being a jackass from or being so nonchalant. It's not from my mom. Parts of it is. Like, I kind of think it's just like from different people. No, my mom can be, I'm not going to, I love my mom to death, but sometimes she can, she's my mother. So I mean, like those who knows me, she has her moments, but so I had to get it from somewhere. I got it from different spaces, but she has her moments. But no, my mom is really like, she's a person, like she's a big hearted person. So like she really tries. And so she just loves people coming over. She loves people being together and all of that stuff. So she was like my grandma, that she, God bless her soul. Like that's how my grandma was. Both of them were, and they were. They just love people coming over. Like when it was the holidays, it was just family. That's what it was. It was just that family coming together. It was, they enjoyed, especially my grandma in Detroit when she was alive. We didn't see her a lot, so we got to go up there. Like when we went up there a couple of times, she was just like, "Oh my God," like and
you're getting so big.
No, I was already big, so
I never
was,
heard that, unfortunately.
Well, no, I
hey man, can't laugh at anybody else until you learn how to laugh at yourself.
Nah, I was big. Like it's funny because I've gotten bigger, of course.
I haven't.
Of course, but I was always but that was just what they were. So that's what my mom is. My mom just learned it and just got that mentality, like family. She just loves being around family. She loves having people at her house. She loves that. Now I will say, like when it does start getting like late, but like late to my mom is probably like 10, 11.
Late to my mom is 8 o'clock. When the street lights hit.
She's 10,
November,
11.
December street lights hit at like 5, 6 o'clock. So she like, get out.
My mom is 10, 11 or something like you've been like, my mom's like, are you going? You leaving? Well, okay. I mean, I understand. Like she's going to be the next. She's going to be the next Liz Travis. For those who knows who Liz Travis was, like my grandma, again, y'all know who she is. My mom's going to be the next one. Like that's just what it is. Like that's just who she is. So, but it is what it is. Like it's. I'm not like that. I know if I ever had a Thanksgiving, I get tired of people. I like peace. I'm not gonna even sit here and lie about it. I love peace and I love quiet. I do not mind people.
I would be just like my mother. Yeah. Like I probably maybe not 8 o'clock, but like 10. Yeah.
I know what I'm gonna be. We had Thanksgiving. Like I ain't gonna kick my parents out by all means.
I am,
but
without everybody.
Heartless. At least I got somewhat of. I got some. It might be everybody say I got an ice cold heart, but it's a heart.
My mom would understand. She'd be like, I probably wouldn't even have to kick my mom out. Cause she'd probably be like, yeah, it's 6 o'clock.
No, my dad, I'll never have to kick out. Like my dad always be like, "Poo-poo, you ready? You ready? You ready?" Cause he's like me. He's just like me. Like my dad's like, we gotta go home. Like we gonna go home. Like you ready?
Especially like ready? Thanksgiving Day. Like I mean, especially this year too. The Steelers play. So, hey, hour before that, I need.
Wait a minute, I think Colts play that day too.
Play the Steelers.
Yep. Wow. Yeah. So. Well, we
have discussion for next.
Well, we now know it's either gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good day for one of us.
He's not gonna want to talk.
Oh, I talk.
He's not gonna want to talk.
I'll talk. Hey, I don't know. That secondary on Steelers ain't.
Well, shoot, I gotta actually catch the ball.
We caught it against.
We might not have to defend y'all.
We caught the ball against Green Bay, so. And we're coming off a bye. And we play Titans. We play Titans this Sunday, so hopefully that should be a
y'all
win.
Y'all secondary ain't all that hot either.
Yeah, but y'all suck a lot more than ours do.
I doubt that.
I don't. Right. And Big Ben is hurt, so all we need to do is get him around the knee. All we need to do is get him around that knee.
Well, too bad they don't know how to tackle, so.
They can get him around the knee. Let's get Mathis. I hope you watching this, man.
Just
get
too
him.
Bad they can't.
Hit Ben in the knee, man. Just go ahead. Look, I ain't saying take him out, but let him know that you're there, man. Somebody hit him.
It's just too bad.
Make him feel like he on that motorcycle again.
Have to go there.
Yep, I hit it. I sure did. You know I'm gonna play dirty when it comes to your Steelers, bro.
Wasn't even necessary.
You know I can play dirty when it comes to your Steelers quarterback.
They play at 8:30. Yeah, it'd be time for me to leave around about that time.
My parents already. Everybody knows when the Colts are playing, I'm gone. I'm out. So there's no point in even trying to really have a deep conversation with me because I'm not talking to nobody when the Colts or Pacer game is on. So you can call me what you will, but I don't talk when them games are on. But I know a lot of people are probably gonna be listening to this like, oh my god, you are like so contradicting yourself right now.
Who, you?
Yeah. Not really though. It is what it is. Okay. I'm all about family. I'm all about togetherness.
I'm about family too, but then when it's time to go, it's time to go. Time to go. You need to get out.
Now my phone's starting to freeze up on me. So hopefully, if you guys are sending comments, give me a second. I'm trying to get to it. My phone is actually like freezing up right now. I don't know why. There we go. No, never mind. I thought I had something there. I didn't. We still on 4?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good there. But I don't know what I don't know. Like you got kids now, so like, what is it like? Is it gonna be? Is it different for you now, or is it just you whatever?
What, Thanksgiving?
Yeah, just holidays. Period.
It's just whatever when it comes to Thanksgiving. I mean, the oldest one, he's gonna eat like crazy. 2 middle ones are, and baby girl, she's going to everybody's plate. So she doesn't really care either way, per se. But Christmas is a whole nother dynamic. Me personally, I don't care for Christmas other than the fact that it's Jesus' birthday. But as far as the kids go, it's exciting getting up in the morning and watching them open their presents and being surprised. Maybe 2 of them might not be getting a Christmas this year for behavior reasons, but I mean, hey, the other 2 will. Yeah, I'm that type of parent. I don't reward bad behavior. You mess up in school.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I feel whoa.
You make it look like you have no type of home training or anything like that. Then yes, I have to punish you.
Whoa.
What?
I feel like that's contradictory because I know
that's not contradictory.
I know that I know nothing was good about you, bro.
What are you talking about? I was good. I never got suspended in school. I never had detention. Yeah, I never had detention.
Yeah, I'm about to die.
I was supposed to be assigned to detention one time, but I guess he forgot and he didn't give me the slip, so I didn't go.
I can't say crap because I know what I was in school. Shoot.
But no, I don't reward bad behavior. I'm one of those parents. I don't believe in the whole thing of, you shouldn't punish them. Nah, screw that. Yeah, I'm not one of I spare the rod and spoil the child. Yes, I whoop my kids. I don't beat them, but I tap a hand or 2. They get to a place now we need an ass whooping. I'm sorry.
You ain't gonna be able to whoop your daughter. I already know that.
Everybody says that. You just wait. I might not be able to early on, but wait till she become a teenager.
Really? That's the
wait
age?
Till she start dating.
Wait till you turn 15 and I'm gonna tear you up.
wait till she start dating and stuff. I might not whoop her, but I'd definitely be tougher on her. Yeah, I would.
Dude, you gonna be putty in her hands, bro. That's why I pray to God I have my son first. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Well, it's 3 boys ahead of her.
Yeah, but
I might not have to do anything.
I pray.
She got uncles. She got you got. It's like levels before you get to me. So if you can make it through all them, if you make it through them, then hey, you deserve to meet me.
I feel sorry for my little cousins because they got to go through us. All they do is have to meet us, and yeah.
I mean, me is hard enough. I mean, everybody look at me and be like, but who would be scared of you? Yeah, who would be scared of me? But there's a whole lot of difference between having a gun in your hand and like pointing it to you and like telling you like, yeah, I'm licensed to do this.
I would never threaten my sisters or my little cousins or my daughter's boyfriend with a gun.
I would.
With a gun in my hand. How dare you?
I
That's just despicable.
Bad boys too all over again.
I may have them.
How old are you? 15. Motherfucker, you little 30.
I may have them around me. I only have a pit bull, but
I'm not gonna point it at them, but I have it in my hand.
I ain't gonna have it in my hand. I mean, I might have a couple of guns lying around, so
you know what it's gonna be when I get there. Chitty chitty bang bang.
You know, I plan on letting them know that I'm licensed. I plan on letting them know that I got a couple hidden around the house that he would never suspect, and wouldn't see coming.
And I'm a you know what.
And
So I can easily tell them, I can have you disappear. Nobody will find you.
I don't have to do that. So I just make it disappear myself.
I believe
we're kind of getting off the topic here. We're talking about different things. I'm sorry.
They might bring a boyfriend home for Thanksgiving or something.
Look, we're on live. We're on live. We can't talk about this. We can't talk about that.
Might bring a boyfriend home for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we can't talk about that. I'm sorry, people. Nothing that we have said is actually true. We would not do such things.
Speak for yourself.
Shut up, nigga. I'm trying to clear us. We would not do such things, harsh things to.
Listen, Donald Trump just got elected, and if he can be honest about how he feels, we can too. Damn it.
Donald Trump has something over us that clearly works better in his favor. So again.
I'm just saying.
So again,
my president don't pay taxes, so I ain't gotta pay it neither.
Again,
I'm just kidding.
We would like to say that everything that was just taking place in the last 5 minutes of the conversation is non and void. We would not, in any means possible, threaten the lives of the young gentlemen that are brave enough to admit that they care, like, or wish to pursue a relationship with current daughters, current sisters, current cousins, or future children. There's nothing. Their lives will be okay.
It'd be best for me to just not speak.
Why you think I'm talking?
I'm just saying.
Some of us are more believable than others. Thank you. But wow. I don't know. Thanksgiving is what it is. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I am. I'm just ready to eat. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I'm ready to eat, but I'm always cool to spend time with my family. I never know who's gonna drop by. We always have a good time when we talk. Of course, it always turns into a church talk about Jesus and what's going on in the government.
Not always.
No, for us it does. It at some point it just.
The government thing comes from you because I don't like talking about.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about like my family. Like that's just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In my family, that's just what it's gonna go to, Jesus. And that's gonna be our first.
I'd much rather talk Jesus than the government.
Nah, my dad is one of those politics and politics, government all lines up with the word. So. Ever since Trump has been president, that's like kind of been.
Can we borrow that word
Trump?
For this podcast?
Trump.
After January 20th, can that word be I don't know, taboo?
Trump.
Can we use another word like toupee?
Trump.
Jackass.
Trump.
Dickhead.
I can't say that.
Toupee. Oh, what did I say?
You already said toupee. Orange man, tan man, fake man, lying man, or if he messes up and his own political party doesn't like him,
they already don't like him.
Yeah, but I can't say that one because they'll swear to God that it was an attempt, so I refuse to say the last one.
Anyway.
Oh, I ain't stupid. I know the government is always watching us. Shoot. If they can catch somebody trying to do something on Facebook any other day, you better believe they'll catch us on video. So I ain't saying crap that's going against that dude right now. That's in any type of threatening manner.
You just said it in a roundabout way. No,
Hey.
I'm just kidding.
Roundabout ain't saying, brother.
I'm
Roundabout ain't saying. Lawyers do it all the time. You know what I meant, but I didn't say it, so you can't prove it.
Oh, sorry.
Really? This dude is actually on Facebook while we're talking about this. But this is a good conversation, though. I feel like the holidays, period. Because I'm gonna be very honest. On the very first week of December, we're gonna be talking religion. He's gonna be super unfreaking comfortable about it, but I believe it's gonna be fun because we need to talk about it. Religion, Jesus, churches today. And actually, I want to see my good friend Tony. I'm calling you out. I am calling you out, Tony.
There goes our audience.
Yep. Shut up. I'm calling you out, Tony.
We failed already. 15 episodes in, we failed.
Tony, I'm calling you out. Get ready to get a call from me, Tony, because I want you to come on that show. What is that? December the what? December the, is that the 3rd? Is that the 2nd or the 3rd on that first Saturday in December? Tony, I don't know if you're still watching, but I'm calling you. Expect a message.
Actually, the 7th.
The 1st December?
Oh,
that's the 3rd.
Sorry.
Yeah.
3rd.
Yeah. The 3rd December. So on the 3rd, Tony, you ready to clear your schedule? Because I'm inviting you to the show. If she tells me no, you better believe I'm going to be upset. And I'm going to blast her. I'm going to blast her here.
Tell him you don't care, Tony.
I'm going to blast her out here on our show. I'm going to do a whole show about Tony.
She said she don't care. She don't even watch the show that.
I'm going to do a whole episode on Tony. Just blasting her. I'm going to do her like I did on my reaction to Donald Trump.
She probably didn't even listen to that one.
She probably didn't, but she's going to, I bet you she'll go back and listen to it.
Go ahead and tell him you don't care, Tony. Don't matter.
Yeah, Tony, I'm calling you out. Well, I feel like we've covered a lot today.
So what are you cooking for Thanksgiving?
My time card at work.
What are you bringing to the gathering?
My lower stomach. What about you? What you cooking and making?
Well, you know what? If I cook something, they would definitely lock me up because somebody would die. So
please don't cook nothing.
I have 4 children, and I can't afford to be locked up. The government's already trying to trying to kill us all. So I mean, you know, why would I help them in taking me away from my kids? What am I bringing? Probably nothing. Probably because I'm not gonna go anywhere that day.
You ain't going over on Thanksgiving?
Probably not. I might go to my fiance's aunt's with her. I'll probably go there. I might go to my aunt's house if I feel like driving all the way out west, depending. But being that I won't have to work that day and I get off early on Wednesday, so maybe I might go to my aunt's. Not too sure yet.
I don't know. I know.
Depends on who's got the ham, though. Being that I got high blood pressure, I don't get to eat ham that much. So, like Friday, I'm not gonna eat it Thursday because Friday I gotta go to work. But Friday, I'm eating it. So that means Saturday, I'm out of commission. So we might have to do the podcast next Friday. Just letting you know, because if I eat that ham on Friday night, I'm not gonna make it here Saturday.
Now the last time I ate
ham, I'm telling you, my neck all the way down to my feet, I couldn't feel anything.
I'm gonna need you not to eat no ham then, dude. That just might be.
I've been wanting ham. I haven't had ham in 3 years.
Bro, I'm just saying that might be the Lord's way of saying, dude, no. Just let it go, bro.
I just want 2 pieces.
Bro, just be like Frozen, man.
2 to 4 pieces.
Bro, be like Frozen and let it go.
We'll see how it goes, especially if they got that cranberry sauce going on in the house. Man.
Be like Frozen and let it go, bro.
Look, the kids are insured.
Just let it go, Doc.
I mean, the kids will be taken care of, well taken care of.
Let it go.
College will be paid for.
Do what Trump.
As if they're going.
Do what Trump should have did with his hair and let it go.
Right.
Just let it go. Let the fox go, man. Let it run. Let it run free.
But yeah.
But hopefully,
I definitely have to give me at least 3 to 4 pieces of ham.
Well, so much for the show next week. Hopefully,
it'll be next Friday. We'll just have to push it up a day. Special occasion.
Hopefully, everyone has a safe and happy holiday. Oh, and today, hopefully, my cousin is watching this. Happy birthday, Miss Bianca.
Yeah, B.
Happy birthday to you. Today's her birthday.
Happy
birthday to you.
Cracking B.
So everybody, so wish her a happy birthday.
Love you, B.
Shut up,
B.
Would you shut up? So everybody, like I said, everybody have a safe and happy holidays. Hope you all enjoy your families. If you go out shopping, spend enough time with your family before you do.
And please don't beat nobody down over that one toy that you couldn't get your kid. Okay?
Yeah. Don't get arrested.
There's still Cyber Monday. There's still Black Monday. Is it Black Monday or
Cyber Monday?
Cyber Monday. And it's cheaper to do it online. Just get you a PayPal.
Yeah, just be careful. Watch your identities. Watch your butts. Because there's just a lot of stuff going on. So please be safe. Enjoy yourselves. Again, shout out to all the people that are cooking. Good luck on that night. Please always remember those who are less fortunate. So if you do have any churches that's giving away baskets or asking for assistance, donate. If it's just a can of something, a couple of cans of something, a turkey or whatever it is, help somebody out who's less fortunate than you, because the way that this world is going, it could be you the next day, it could be you next time. So always remember those who is less fortunate. Keep everybody in prayer if you believe in praying. Just be safe.
If you believe in praying, but then you want to talk religion,
hey, we got to cover it. We are True 100. We are controversial. We are always honest, and we hit the stuff that many people may be scared to talk about. So
hit the things that even Ron Jeremy is scared to hit.
Hey,
you know who Ron Jeremy is, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, my toilet humor.
Deep in the sewage. That's what that was.
This guy is my best friend. So who would ever would have thought? Who would ever thought? A nice young minister's son.
Pastor's son.
Huh?
Pastor's
son. I thought you said a bastard son. I'm gonna say you're not.
Wow.
But,
wow.
I was about to say it was okay, a little awkward, but
that's a hit to my father.
I thought that's what you
I was about to
said.
say that would have been a kick. Definitely, like it would not have been a happy holiday. That's what I said.
I thought that's.
Yeah, I'm not a Trump kid. I actually like and love my dad.
Wow, really?
Oh, I'm gonna talk about him like for the next 4 years.
That was a low blow.
Hey, I'm about to talk about that. I'm about to talk about that fox hair food for like the next 4 years. So we might as well. Oh, dude, that's what I meant to say. They actually got a Trump is coming challenge. If nobody knows what a Trump is coming challenge is, I advise you to go on YouTube and look up Trump is coming challenge.
What is that?
You
gotta tell me because
I had to show you, but dude, it is a very funny thing. I just seen it this morning.
Is this something that I would even do?
Yes, you would do it. And I believe that we probably will end the show one day.
Is this the thing? Is this something where you have a mimicking?
No,
I don't know Hillary.
No, it's not that. I'm gonna show you the Trump is coming challenge, but yeah.
Don't tell me. Is it that meme where it was like, never mind?
No, I'll show you it. No, it's an actual thing. But but as you can see, friendship. Please make a friend. Love your family. Make amends if y'all apart. Make amends. It's the holidays.
Would you make amends with Donald Trump?
Make amends with your friends and families. Don't ever ask me that while I'm trying to be sincere on a live broadcast.
You said make amends.
Yeah, but we wasn't friends, so I ain't got to make nothing with him. I just think.
And understand that Thanksgiving was something for the pilgrims. That I'm not even gonna go there.
Please don't. Really? How does this dude go? Oh, wait a minute. We get to the end of the show.
My people started Thanksgiving. I just want to put that out there. Something controversial.
This dude is like
stolen.
You ever realize it's always like that one person like 1/16 something, and then they swear to God like they just full blooded.
Hey, Savage, last name Savage, man.
Bro, you are not. Yeah, just let it go. Just let it go, bro. Let it go.
Squanto was my uncle. Remember the movie?
We get to the end of the show. We were doing so well. I was sincere, and ladies and gentlemen,
remember the movie Squanto?
No.
You ever remember the movie Squanto?
I've never seen the movie Squanto.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
What school did you go to? Elementary school.
I went to a couple. I went to like Harrison Hill, Oak Landon, Lawrence Christian School.
All Lawrence Township schools. I know you watched Squanto.
What? I don't remember it.
You watched
it. It was like 20 years ago.
You watched
it.
I remember it was ingrained in my mind. It's like the Indians version of Roots. Dead serious, bro.
He's 1/16, ladies and gentlemen, and he swears to God that like he is just full-blooded Native American. Like he just.
I'm offended by the Washington Redskins too. I don't even watch their games.
No, that's only because they lose and they suck. That's why he's offended. Let's not really make it because it's the name. It's the simple fact that he's just offended. No, he's not offended. He's just mad because they suck, and so there's no point. Nobody watches the Redskins.
I'm offended.
Like nobody watches the Redskins.
Why couldn't they just be Washington Reds or Washington Capitals or Washington Scheme Artists? That's all that's in DC is Scheme Artists.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you
Washington
all for watching
Pigs. Or let's take a Donald Trump analogy. He calls it the swamp. Call it the Washington Swamp.
We got to the end of the daggone thing, and now he goes off. It took me, 50 minutes to piss him off and get to this point, and he had to bring up Native Americans at the end of the sincerity thing.
Well, do you ever realize that Native American holiday?
Do you ever realize that we can just never go off the air with something sincere? We just always got to veer to the left of just crazy.
Well, I'm sorry. If you're of European descent, you should not be celebrating things. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. Don't shoot me. I'm just saying.
And ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for viewing.
We ain't got to worry about the religion episode. Turn off viewers. I'm turning them away right
now. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in next week. Hopefully he doesn't eat the ham and we'll be all right. But like I said, December is coming around, so get ready. Because I think we're going to talk about some controversial things, but I think everybody's going to enjoy it. Tony, again, you're about to get a message, so check your box.
Pause.
I knew he was going to say it. And we're out. Peace. Catch y'all later.